Hello everyone, today we are starting a brand new video series. My name is Gökçe, and back in 2015, life brought an extraordinary person into my path, my teacher, my dear teacher, Siri Marka. And since then, I had the privilege of asking him countless questions, and every answer he gave has helped me grow, expand my perspective, and transform my life in beautiful ways. Today, I feel deeply grateful because thanks to technology, this wisdom now has the opportunity to reach many more people. So, welcome everyone, and hello, Siri Marka. How are you?
Hello, Kotki. Very good, thank you. Thank you for being here with me.
So, today we want to talk about our life purpose because I believe it is one of the questions that all of us have in our minds, like why we are living, what is our life purpose, why we were born, what are we doing the right thing? So, we have a lot of questions about that, Srimarka. And when I first met you, you said something very important that I said, I need to think about this. And you said everybody has a life purpose, and we have to find this life purpose in this life cycle. Otherwise, we are going to repeat this life cycle again and again. So let's don't waste time and find it. So that's why I asked you a lot of questions since 2015. And now, can you please repeat all these things that you told me?
Look, let's see life a little bit different out from the box. Anytime people ask, what is my purpose of life? And if we put everything together, the right answer is to be happy. But people say, well, how can I be happy? Yes, I understand to be happy, but what? How can I be happy? Look, we come to this planet Earth and we live here 70, 80, 90 years. But during that process, we have to find that purpose of life. We have to find that happiness that everybody's working towards happiness. I'm not talking about how big is your house or how tall are you or the color of your skin. No, I'm talking about a happiness where you can use your heart, the innocence of your heart. Now, if we understand that the purpose of life is happiness, we have to how to get there to happiness. And this is where it gets very interesting. Look, we are going to reach happiness when we as a person we become a teachers of truth. And teachers of truth doesn't mean that you are going to the classroom and repeat this word and no. I'm talking about teacher means you are teaching every moment with your presence where people can trust you, then that people can feel your vibration, that people can feel they are peaceful with you and they can open their hearts to you. And that is where it becomes a little bit difficult because to become a teacher of truth, you have to experience the level that you can vibrate with the vibration of the people to feel comfortable to open their heart to communicate with you. If you
But can
can
I stop a
achieve that
second?
one, please
Can
tell
I
me.
stop a second? Because now you're saying like things about others, right? Like open our heart to others. Um, I mean, where is our position? Like we talk about ourselves, our life purpose, but you are what you said is all relating with other people.
Okay, because look, if people said I am happy, okay, but people can go to the mountains, be lonely alone by themselves. When they come to town to buy groceries, so they get irritable with somebody. Now, the art to be happy is you are happy when you make everybody around you happy. When your vibration, your truth makes a, the group, the energy happy, and that is when you enjoy your happiness, not when you are lonely alone by yourself. Everybody, oh, I'm very happy, the other people has the problem, I don't like those people, I don't talk with them, but I am a very happy person. No, we have to vibrate with everybody. You have to
So
be
I have two
happy with
questions.
that person, with the plants, with the trees, with everybody. Please tell me.
So I have two questions. First thing you said is that one of our life purposes is to be happy, or it's the only purpose that we
It
have.
is the only mission you came to this planet Earth, is to enjoy life and to be happy.
Okay. And I'm sure now somebody is watching us and he or she is unhappy. So it is very difficult to say to a person in that state to be happy, to vibrate high, so that other people can also get happy and you get happier. So when you are depressed, it doesn't work for many people to just try to be happy, you know? When we are in a state of happiness, how we change the situation.
Okay. Look, that is your first question. That is why I mentioned we have to understand the concept to be a teacher of truth. You have to practice what is your truth, how can you live your truth, and the most important, how those people can trust your truth, how the environment can vibrate with you, vibrate the true vibration. And when you have
So the
a
truth
chance,
means presence.
no, the truth
What is
means
the
that you
meaning
are
of
real.
truth?
The truth is the real you. When
Okay.
people trust you to the real you, where you go to a place and say, my God, I'm very happy to see you. I'm looking forward to be more with you. That is your own truth, because you are sharing what the love in your heart, what you have inside, to the people around you. And that is what people can start trusting you.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because now the pieces are getting together. So you said that our life purpose is being happy, and to be happy, you have to find yourself, your authentic self, let's say, like the real you. So of course, I have a follow-up question, which is how do we discover ourselves, our true self? Because
Look,
I know many people is asking, like, I know what I'm doing, my profession, let's say I'm an engineer. I don't enjoy this. I don't believe it belongs to me. So I want to find my real talent or real me, but I don't know how to do it.
look, uh, unfortunately, with the timing, sometimes we get distracted and we don't focus in our own personal innocence, love, how to communicate with people from your heart. Uh, when we get out from we get in this world and we're just thinking about, I have to work, I have to study, oh my God, I have to drive, the traffic, all those things. You get distracted of the real you. Now, when people start trusting you to that real you, is when you can have a real connection, heart to heart, with the other person. And if during that process you can share your happiness physically, verbally, and even with your eyes with the other person, they can understand that you are a real person. This is what you are looking for. And that is where the connection of love uh, begins, and the connection of trust. If not, nobody's going to believe that you're happy, because if you're happy, you have to have an evaluation, you have to have a test that you are happy, and you are happy enough to make the other person happy, just by vibration, by touching, by talking, by communicating with the other person.
When you say making other person happy is not like being a people pleaser, right? Because there are also some people who does this like pleasing, always giving, 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 and they end up being exhausted.
Yeah. No, that
It's
is why
different,
I
right?
said to that's why I said to you, you have to be a teacher of truth. Is when you lead, guide the other person not to play their own games. Because yeah, there are people that they just suck their energy because they don't know something better. But you have to move forward. Listen, sometimes you have friends for a reason that you have to learn something. You have to pay some karmas with that friend. You have to learn from them something. Or it help you for your own personal evolution. So sometimes you have friends for a season that they come and they go, and and that's it. And you have to know the difference. You don't. We cannot be so stubborn to keep a friend just because we think, oh, we are going to help this person, and is all the direction of energy is from here to there, but it never from there to here, and they just take energy. But we have to move forward, and this is the group or your personal friendship that you have to polish. It's impossible to change the whole world because people will always have questions to test you, to challenge you. Um, and
Okay.
but those people, they will always have that insecurity, and we have to
So I'm trying.
change.
I will try to formulate what you're saying to answer to our original question, right? What is our
Please.
life purpose? I'm starting over. So our life purpose is to be happy, and to be happy, we have to discover our authentic self, and to do that, we have to open ourselves to other people with innocence. Is it true? Is correct
It's
the
true.
summary?
It's correct. It's correct.
Yes, but not to everyone. We have to open ourselves to people who are ready to receive our vibration, our good intention.
Yeah, but we are not going to discriminate. It's not like to open to everyone. Oh, not you know because you are tall or you are too skinny. No, is it just how you move with the vibration of the other person, and then you will find the right person that is there for you. Now, but that vibration, how you can choose that vibration, you have to work in yourself too. And that is why we meditate. When we meditate, we change our vibration. You have a peace of mind, you have awareness, and during that process, you can reach the right person next to you. You can vibrate with the person that it has to vibrate with you, and this is what life is about. Eh, if you go to a place where everybody is drinking, you will find a people who they have the tendency to drink, and they will continue drinking. But if you go to a place or your friends that relate more with their higher self, or to look towards the higher self, then you will always find those people also. It's better to vibrate with those people. Everything is vibration, but we have to do our contribution ourselves. That is why I
Okay.
always recommend to meditate every single day.
Yeah, it's like to build antennas, right? To attract to our lives the right people who will help us to expand.
Yes,
Like, so open our hearts to find the right relationships, to be happy and to find our life purpose, right? There's not like one formula, is a process.
is the process. That is why people live sometimes 45 years. Some people they live 85 years because that is the cycle that you have to reach the happiness. And most of the time, people, when they die, because everybody's going to die, towards the end of their life, they are thinking, oh my God, now I didn't do the correct thing, why I have a fight with this. And they try to correct the whole life because they know they are going to die, but it's too late. When you are just on your bed for a few more days, you cannot change those 85 years and you waste just uh, drinking or with insecurities, judging people, with anger with people, fighting, and all those things. It's a big
Yes.
cycle at
So the
last.
critical point is our relationships then with people. As we were born as human, you know, and there are like millions, billions of people on this earth. So this is a system that we need to fit in and find the right connections to show our potential to life, is what I understand.
Yeah, but it's not like it's correct to use the word the right people, the right connection. But when you decide to walk towards the happiness direction, you vibrate that happiness, you automatically attract those people with the same intention, same vibration. Like, hello, my name is Siri Marka, would you like to be happy? No, you attract those for people, and sometimes they are open, and sometimes they are not open. But it's by attraction, and you will always find
Yes.
people that they are looking for happiness too.
And it starts with an intention, right? The intention to attract this. Like, because I'm asking this because we are living in such a world that many people, they want to protect themselves because they think that there are a lot of dangerous people and they have just their families and they say, it's enough, I don't need more people. But, you know, we need to
Look,
be then, have the intention to open.
yes, you have the intention, but sometimes there are quite a lot of intentions. Most of the time is to manipulate, and people have the intention to manipulate towards their own benefit. I will say to have the innocent intention is the correct. And innocent comes from your heart, not to manipulate somebody. And most of the people, they learn the technique of manipulation, and you could be 20 years, you could be 65 years old and still trying to manipulate. Even you are 70 and your manipulation didn't work with people, you get more enemies, but you're still trying to manipulate one way on the other one.
And how we can be sure that our intentions are innocent? Is there like a test?
The test, look, okay, if you find a baby, see how a baby acts. I know you are not going to act like a baby because you have to work, you have to do business. But when you consciously have a good intention and that good intention doesn't interfere with the vibration or the confrontation of the other person, you are getting into your innocence. And
Okay.
and it takes a while because look, as older as we are, it's more difficult because in our brain system is is built to always try to protect yourself. Oh, that person is going to get something, but I don't like that person. Oh, the temperament of that person is terrible. And but it takes time to adjust your life. Look, what I recommend to people to relate to the innocence is to meditate. And after they meditate, uh, you can meditate 11 minutes or 31 minutes, you feel a peaceful state of mind. Take advantage of that moment and to try to relate that everything is peaceful and try to share that peaceful energy with everybody around you during the day. It's most likely you will work with your innocent intention to share that good vibration with the people around you. That is how we can relate more to
Yeah.
our
I feel
innocence.
like I'm hearing people thinking, but if I'm innocent, people can get advantage of me. People will use me. I'm asking these questions because what you say is very important, but people's mind will find the excuse not to apply what you say, because they'll say, every time I was innocent, I got harmed, you know?
Okay.
Like, what is the difference between being naive and innocent, maybe?
Yeah, some people have been telling me to be innocent sometimes feel they are stupid.
Yes.
And that's how people think. But let me tell you how innocent works. If you are walking on the street and you see a basket with a baby inside, I don't know, so 3 months or old, if you see the basket right there and say, "Oh my God, what's happened with this baby here? Eh, eh, this is oh my God, where's the mother? Where's the parents?" And you start freaking out or checking, knocking on the doors. Look at this baby. What's up? Oh, okay, let me call the police. Let me call 911, and then the police comes. How do you see this kid? How do you find it? And the kid could be so innocent, 3 months old. Look, that baby is innocent. I guarantee you that a few minutes later, a couple of days, that baby is going to have food, is going to have warm clothes, and is at the end of the day is going to have a roof over his head or her head. Now that baby doesn't know how to talk. That baby is not going to work. That baby don't have a credit card there. Okay, feed me and charge this money. It was just an innocent, pure baby. And that innocent, pure baby, it touched your heart for you to help the baby, to ask people whose baby is this, to call 911 and to help. And it is possible with that truth. The most important. Here is something. Uh, that innocence of that baby is protected by Mother Nature. And
Okay.
and this is what people they lose the innocent when they don't trust Mother Nature. We don't trust
Okay.
the Creator. So in this situation, if you want to protect yourself, it's more likely you're going to find another person also is protecting themselves. Just be innocent. Open your heart. Nothing is going to happen. Uh-huh. And
Okay.
you are going to track the right person that you are going to open the heart, not just any drunk person or with drugs or check your environment.
Okay. So innocence will create a protection shield around, right?
By
We will be
Mother Nature.
protected.
Yeah.
So the trust is very important. I understand.
And if
Trusting the
that
Mother
trust,
Earth.
yeah, if that trust comes with your truth, nothing is going to happen to you because Mother Nature
Okay.
will be there to protect you. That's the main issue.
When you were talking about babies, innocent babies, I thought about the kids, innocent kids dying in wars, but I think it's a totally different topic, right? Because they are innocent and they are suffering a lot.
Look, we have to see a little bit different that situation. Everybody has their own karma, and I don't want to say that those people they have bad karma or something like that. But to me, whatever you do today is what you're building, what you attract. And I pray for those people Uh, but everybody has their own karma, and there are thousands, millions of people in that situation. There are always millions of people that you can help them to move from one side to another side. That is why everywhere you go, you are a teacher of truth. That your vibration can inspire people to follow you or to learn something from you. Oh, I learned from this gentleman who was very nice to me 10 years ago, and you want to imitate that gentleman. That is where you pass your your intention to teach the truth and to reach happiness.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
So I was thinking that if you want to be happy, you have to find your life purpose. But after this conversation, I think it's the opposite, right? It's the opposite. Be happy,
Yeah,
and then you will find your life purpose.
yeah, and make happy the people around you, and you are right there with your life purpose. Why? Because that happiness will help you. That everybody is going to be is helping you, serving you, love. They're going to love you, and that is where you can make a deal with Mother Nature, and Mother Nature will always will be with you.
Okay. So before closing this session, I will ask one more thing. You know, some people come to this planet Earth with specific missions. You know, for example, for Turkish people, like there's a great guy, Atatürk came to, you know, to save these people and to found a different country, a modern country, or someone is Mother Teresa, right? She has a specific mission. So there are like different types of life purposes also. I mean, I understand that being happy is one purpose, the main purpose, let's say, as you said, the only purpose. But what about these things like specific missions? How do you put this in this context?
Look, when you understand that you are about to reach for happiness because you're already happy, you feel happy, you start serving the people, helping the people,
One way or another.
inspiring people. How may I serve you? How may I help you? And it's not like you are. It's going to be you are a service people. No, no. You are going to give because you have the love in you, and you are giving to those people. You are inspiring those people because love exists in you, and because you have it, you can share it. It's very important. Look, for example, people try not to understand those concepts. We are givers, we are not takers. But for me to give something, I have to have you. For example, I have, everybody knows I have an iPhone. If I going to give you my iPhone, it's because I have it. Now I'm going to give you my iPhone. If I going to give you happiness, it's because I have it. It's not just the blah blah of happiness. People has to feel it. People has to feel that I'm giving my cellulars physically. But
It's
in
not fake.
happiness, they have to understand that they have it. And the situation is uh, you can give only if you have it. If not, you cannot give it. Not even
Okay.
you can feel you can happy, you can feel you can reach money. If you don't have it, you cannot give it. That is the situation.
Okay. So to really this will be the last one, I promise. What would be the easiest and the perfect meditation that you can recommend people, like the simplest, you know, because not everybody is interested in doing meditation. They don't like mantras, they don't want to sit in easy pose, you know, something for everyone.
Okay, look, there is one simple thing. I said to you, when you meditate 11 or 31 minutes, you feel you are connecting to your higher self. And that is the best time when you can make the best decisions. Now, there is another system. It's very simple, so simple that people sometimes they don't trust it can work. And it's very simple. The secret of that happiness is on your breath. It's how you're breathing in and out. What kind of meditation can I give to you today? Look, the average person today, people that are walking on the street, they're going to the park or the movies or driving, usually they breathe around 18 to 24 times per minute. So analyze yourself. It's no check your iPhone or your watch and say, let me see how many in normal conditions. Okay, if you breathe first 8 times per minute, the concentration of your brain it balance the emotional situation in yourself. Just try it. It's not meditation, it's not chanting, this mantra, no, just sit in peaceful time and breathe 8 times per minute. That will bring you a lot of peace in your heart. And later, if you can breathe 4 times per minute, that will be great. So breathing 8 to 4 times per minute is going to bring peace to your mind, peace to your heart, and you are going not to be emotional at all.
So it's
And you
more or
can
less
do it for
10 seconds
11 minutes.
inhaling and it's more or less 10 seconds inhaling and 10 seconds exhaling.
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less, or 5 seconds inhaling, 5 seconds exhaling. And
just
look,
closing the
do
eyes, relaxing.
Yeah, or even driving. You can see how you reach the other, but don't close your eyes, okay? I don't want to be responsible for accidents. Or do it on your desk. Do it while you are eating, and you can see how the vibration change in you. The secret is the breath, and your creator give you the breath as a tool to be you, to reach your happiness, to reach your truth, and to enjoy life.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, Siri Marka. I mean, thanks for sharing all this beautiful, important information. Let's say wisdom is more than information. So thank you. We have a lot of things to talk. So I hope everybody enjoyed this conversation and see you in the next episode.
Thank you, Godkin, to be here with me.
Bye-bye. Thank you.